Good morning. Happy Sunday. Kathy here from Dirty Booty Soaps. And today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making coconut oil shampoo bars. Now this is a recipe I got online and I'll share it for you. So if you want to get a pen and paper in a second here, I will give you the recipe. But what I'm going to do, normally I put it in a loaf mold and cut it into bars, and it works great. I sold out, that's why I'm making more. So people seem to like it. It's a basic 100% coconut oil shampoo bar, and but for the holidays, and I might continue to do it this way, my mother really liked these, so I'm gonna make her some for Christmas as well as some more for my shop. And I'm going to use these little molds. They're silicone mold in the shape of a flower. And so once my coconut oil is shampoo mixture is ready to mold, I'm going to put it in these and press it into the molds. And they'll make nice hand-sized shampoo bars. So I have a few. I don't think I'm going to need all three. I don't know. Who knows, if I go over, I have some extra little ones here. But these molds I got on eBay from overseas. It's the way to go with these things sometimes because they're so inexpensive. I know it's good to buy local, but you know, when you're going to be paying sometimes $10 for a mold if you buy local, meaning like in the States or in North America, you can get these for a couple bucks. And it's really, when you're pinching pennies, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I did get these overseas. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put them in here. I am scenting these pineapple papaya, and it takes about an ounce. And I think I've got about an ounce in here. I'm gonna weigh it out when it's time. But if I don't have quite enough, I'm just gonna add a little bit of the mango. And these are both from Brambleberry. The pineapple papaya is what I normally do these in though. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. And if you're ready, here we'll give you the recipe. Just because it's out there online anyway. And this is what I use. So it is 33 ounces of coconut oil. And that's the 76 degree type. 12.54 ounces of distilled water, 5.32 ounces of lye, and then an ounce of fragrance. So, I mixed my lye and my water, and I just stirred it together and let it sit for about 10 minutes. Until it gets nice and clear and there's no little bits left. I've got my coconut oil melted here, and normally I have it in the crock pot, but I found last time I did these it was a little hard to stick blend down into the entire mixture, so I'm gonna stick blend here to a light trace, and then I'm gonna move it over to my crock pot. My crock pot's been on, it's warm, it's on low setting. So we're gonna mix our coconut oil and our lye, and then we will transfer it over into the crock pot. So don our safety gear, of course. My mother loved these. Like I said, we took her some in August when we went to visit her, and yeah, she's an elderly lady, has, you know, a little head of thinning hair, but you know, it's just, she loved these bars so much, and they really, you take one or two swipes around your head, your wet hair, and they just burst into lather. So they're great bar. If you've never used a shampoo bar before, you will notice a change in your hair when you use them for the first time, because your hair has built up all this gunk on it, really, no matter how clean it looks, from the commercial products that you use. So the coconut oil shampoo bars, they slowly strip all that awful stuff off your hair over a period of, I don't know, maybe a week or two. So if you find your hair feeling a little funky when using these, what you can do is use a vinegar, apple cider vinegar rinse. And you just take a little bit of apple cider vinegar, like, I don't know, like a quarter cup. And you add a little bit of essential oil and a little bit of your filtered water to that in a jar. Shake it up. Cold water, by the way. Shake it up, and then after you wash your hair with this, you do a vinegar rinse. And you want to rinse maybe a couple to 3 times a week. And eventually your hair will get used to this, and really makes your hair feel so much fuller. It's a great shampoo bar. So anyway, we'll get started. We'll pour our lye, and I'm going to stick blend it to a light trace, and then I'm going to transfer it into the crock pot. Gently. Now you don't add your fragrance right away. That's something you do at the very end. So stir this up. Burp my blender. The gal that did these, I watched her little video online, and she had it stick blended to a pretty thick trace, but she said to do it to a thin trace. And she blended hers, like I said, right in the crock pot, but I find it, I can get it mixed better in the bowl first. Now you know this is hot because we haven't cooled our lye off. So we're saponifying all this instantly, as opposed to regular cold process when you have to let the bar sit and cure. Once these harden in the mold and you pop them out, you can use them. It's a good idea to let them wait a couple days if you can, just to get a little bit harder. But you can use these right away because they've already saponified in the crock pot. Almost there. Okay, so I think we're at a good light trace. Over there. And then my crock pot, kind of, I can get it scooched over here just a little bit more. I don't have a huge long cord on it. So anyway, I'm just going to pour this in to my crock pot, gently. Because you don't want to splash. You get every drop out here that we can. Because we don't want to waste. Okay, so there, we've got that. Got that in. And I'm going to put the lid on. Like I said, it's set to low. And we're going to let that cook for a while. You don't want to leave it alone. You want to keep checking on it every so often, every few minutes, like maybe every 10 minutes. Come back and look on what it's going to do is it's going to start cooking up the sides. So you'll see it, it gets more solid and cooks up the sides all around, and it's going to go in on itself into the center, and in about 45 minutes, hopefully, this is going to be done, and it's going to be ready to put into the molds. So we're going to let it cook, and then we'll be back to check on it every so often. You know, I'll let you see what it looks like. So I'll move the camera a little bit closer so we can keep a good eye on it. And you can see what it looks like through about every stage here. So I'm going to put you on pause and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. It's been almost 15 minutes, and I just wanted to show you, because you can just start to see. You see how it's cooking up the side here? That's going to happen all the way around. So we're just going to let it sit some more and continue to cook. And like I said, I just wanted to give you a peek at every stage it's in. So we're just going to leave it alone and let it keep cooking. And we'll be back to check on it again in about another 15 minutes, okay? Okay, so it's been about another 10 minutes or so. You can see we're still cooking up the side here. We're looking really oily in the center, but it's starting to get a little crust on it. So we're going to keep it cooking, and yeah, we'll check back on it. It's a process, but you have to just keep checking back on it. And so I'll let you go again, and we'll come back, let's see, in about 20 minutes or so. Okay, well, I lied. It's about another 10 minutes gone by, and I just wanted to show you. We've got a good crust going over the top now, and it's still cooking up the sides. You'll notice I'm not stirring it at all. I'm just letting it do its thing. So yeah, don't stir it. Just let it cook, and I'll be back again. We'll show you how it's doing. And then, in the meantime, I've kind of prepped my molds, and instead of leaving them plain, I did some of the a little mica drizzle on the inside. I don't know if it's going to transfer onto the soaps or not. I'm kind of hoping it does, but I'm not certain, because by the time I get it into the mold, it's already going to be pretty much saponified, so it may not absorb the oil, but we'll give it a shot. I thought it would be something pretty to add for the coconut oil shampoo bars, but anyway, we'll see if it works or not. If it doesn't work, it's no big deal. But anyway, we'll let this cook some more, and I'll be back. Okay, it's been about 45 minutes, and I'm going to pop the lid off here. As you can see, it's still cooking around the edges, and kind of more oily in the middle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give it just a little bit of a stir. And you'll see it's like almost like a jelly, petroleum jelly kind of a consistency, and that's good. It's all cooking up really nice. So we'll just give it a stir, and we'll let it do its thing. I should get another glove on here, just to get the rest of that in there. I'm gonna scrape off my spoon because I don't have a spatula handy. Anyway, try and get all this down. But it's doing good, and I think my crock pot, ouch, that's hot, must be a lower setting than the gal I watched, because it takes a little longer for mine to get there. Hers, it took about 45 minutes, but mine, it's taken longer. So anyway, I said we give it a little stir. We're going to put the lid back on and just let it continue doing its thing, and we'll be back again. I wanted to come back really quick because I want to tell you about testing for your pH. Ideally, you want this to be a pH between a 7 and a 10. One thing you can do is do the zap test, where you take a little bit of the soap on your fingers, wear your gloves, and you let it cool off a little bit, and just touch it to your tongue. And if it zaps you, it's not done. And if it just tastes like soap, then it is done. I don't want to risk doing a zap test, but what I have are these little pH strips for our pool, and so I'm gonna just quickly put it in and take it out, and then we'll see what the pH reads. So you hold it up to your thing here, and you go on the right line, which mine is this line. So you look at your pH, and I'm still really high, so we know it's not done yet. I want to get more to like these colors, and I'm like probably over that color. I'm like a really red, so I know it's not done yet. I'm going to keep on cooking, and we'll check back in a bit. Maybe give it another 15 minutes or so, and we'll check back, and we'll test it again, okay? Okay, I'm back, and I just dipped my pH strip again, and I tested the pH, and if you see, I think I'm right in this zone here, which is you know, right around 7 for my pH. Which is good. So I think we're ready to put it in the molds. So I'm going to turn my crock pot off and set the lid back carefully so we don't burn ourselves. And I'm hoping I can gracefully get these in the molds. Like I said, I've usually put this in a slab mold, or a loaf mold, sorry. And not the flour ones, but we're going to try the flour ones this time, and I think I might only get 6 out. If I go over 6, that's great, because I've got more prepped. But anyway, I'm going to try and get this into focus here for you to see me put it into the mold. So anyway, there we go. So I'm going to give it another stir. I do one more quick test of the pH, just because it's really like liquidy after I stirred it. And I just want to make sure. Okay. Testing. And we're looking good. So, put that over there. Because you really want to make sure that this is cooked properly and isn't going to be caustic. So I'm going to go by spoonfuls into the mold. And these will harden really pretty quickly because it's, like I said, it's all coconut oil. Just trying to dab it in there, and we'll tamp it down a little bit, but I can't wait to see how these turn out in these flower molds. I'm hoping they're adorable. It'll be a good size bar. And they last a long time, really. I imagine probably not as much as if you had really long hair, but they do last. And it's nice because they are all natural. And That's better for us anyway, right? Don't get me wrong, I still use my name brand. I will alternate. Like one day I will use the shampoo bar, and one day I will use my name brand, which is, I like it for the conditioning, you know. And you can use conditioner with these as well. You don't have to alternate. You don't have, you know, you do whatever you want. I happen to really like. Oh, you know what I forgot? Ah, I'm gonna put these back. See, I'm all not perfect. I forgot my fragrance. So, oh, don't you love it? See, I got so into, I gotta get these into the mold, that I forgot to stir in my fragrance, which is sitting right in front of me. So anyway, we'll pour this in. It's like, no wonder. And yeah, that's good. I have plenty. So we'll stir that in. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot that. So there you go, see? Reality. I am not perfect. I make mistakes too. But see, that was catchable. That's the great thing. You know, some of this stuff, it's easy to fix at the last minute, so. And now it smells so good. Now it smells really good. We've got that pineapple papaya. Just drizzle the last few drops in there. There. So I had enough pineapple papaya, which is good. Not that it matters to my mother, because over the years, when she has gotten older, she lost her sense of smell, really. She can't, which is too bad, because I took her down some beautiful soaps, and they smell so good, and she can't smell any of them, so. But she loves the way they look, and she loves the way they work, so that's the good thing. Okay, so we've got this stirred in now. And we'll go back to what we were doing. We'll plop these in the mold. And now they will smell really good. Tapping them in here. Trying to get it in, because I want that little flower design to show up, hopefully. And it's going to be a little textury bar on the back, which is fine. Once you use it a couple times, you know, it's going to smooth out. It doesn't matter anyway. It's a shampoo. Oops, a little bit much there. Get in there. Scoop him over here. Doesn't look so pretty right now, but it will. And more here. Top it off with a tad more, and it looks like I'm going to get a few more bars out of this. So I'll get my other mold. But just kind of tap it down. Okay, so slide this over here. My other mold. You still see? Yep. And I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 more bars out of this too, maybe. Oh, looks nice. Top that one off a little bit more. Not easy to spread, you know, because it starts cooling and you know, thickening up really quickly once it's out of the crock pot. So you got to work kind of quick. And I think that's why I forgot my my fragrance, because I was too busy about working quickly. But so we just got a little bit more. We'll put in here. Maybe I can get a bar. Okay. Tap it down. That's good. I got quite a bit out of here. Let me get a spoon here. Just try and scrape some more onto the top here. Anyway, there we go. So that's it for that. As soon as my crock pot cools off, I can just wash it by hand. There's nothing caustic left in it, and it's soap, so we'll just wash that out. These we'll let sit up for probably for a few hours, and then we'll see if, like I said, excuse me, it doesn't take very long for this to get hard quickly. So we'll let it sit up, and then we'll pop them out of the molds. And see, I can press them down already with my hands. It's not that hot. So we'll press them a little more. And hopefully get that flower pattern to transfer onto the other side of the soap. And so we'll be back to pop these out and let you know what they look like. Okay, so we'll be back. Okay, y'all, we're back, and oops, you get some more light on the subject here. We're actually warm enough, or cool enough, I should say, to pop these out of the mold, and I did one, and I do have some gold shimmer in that flower, and it looks really cute. So we're really rustic on the back, but you can see the flower design is really cute. So I'm going to finish popping these out and just let them cool the remaining way on the cutting board here. But isn't that adorable? I mean, it's such a nice, all natural, cute shampoo bar. It's a good size. You see it in my hand. And just the little gold shimmer on the top of the flower looks totally adorable. I think I'm going to stick with this for my design, because I just love it. It just turned out so cute. And so anyway, that's it. That's the shampoo bar. And I guess these silicone molds are awesome because they just pop right out. But like I said, I'm going to let them sit and cool the remaining way out on the cutting board. And they'll be ready to use. I'm going to let mine sit for a few days, and then I'm gonna adopt one for myself. My husband really likes these. And it's great, you know, because, you know, when you're into making your own products, it's like you get a sense of satisfaction knowing you can make these and use them and their quality, and you don't have to spend a fortune at the convenience store or the supermarket to buy your hair products or body products. You can make your own, and it's just a wonderful feeling. Yeah, like I said, you feel very accomplished when you can do things yourself. But isn't that just gorgeous? So pretty, all natural, and like I said, the gold came across, so that's a good thing. This will be a staple on my storefront, which is dirtybootysoaps.com. So please subscribe, and you'll get coupons and offers from time to time. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Every once in a while we do giveaways, and I'm past due to do a giveaway here. I was going to do it when I hit 400, and I forgot. So we're going to do it when we hit 500 subscribers, and I'll give a bar of wine soap away. But anyway, for now, isn't that beautiful? That's the coconut oil shampoo bars, all natural. They smell wonderful, thank goodness, because I almost forgot to put in my fragrance oil. Or actually did, but I came back. Anyway, here we go. Too cute for words. Especially with the little gold shimmer on the top. And the flower design. It's just adorable. So, everybody have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, please. And we'll catch you on the next video. Oh, here, I'll give you the recipe one more time, in case you didn't get it the first time. Oops. And it is 33 ounces of coconut oil. Sorry, I'm shaking. I'm holding this. 12.54 ounces of distilled water. 5.32 ounces of lye. And an ounce of fragrance. So there you go. That's the recipe for the coconut oil shampoo bars. All natural and just totally turned out adorable. Rustic and cute, and I just love them. So we'll catch you on the next video, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.